The intention wasn't to market to people of all races, but rather just to expand the national scope of the business. The backlash was unexpected but severe, as reports of Negro cocaine fiends were being spread by newspapers nationwide. An editorial in the Journal of the American Medical Association even went so far as to say the Negroes in some parts of the South are reported as being addicted to a new form of vice, that of cocaine sniffing, or the coke habit, as it appears to have this name also. The article goes on to discuss the Negroes of Kentucky and the hopes that the cocaine habits there will remain isolated to those areas. There is also talk of how some areas had made it illegal for a doctor to prescribe cocaine to a patient for anything but medicinal purposes. The major backlash against cocaine was absolutely racially charged, and as evidence, anti narcotic legislation, like the Harrison Narcotics Tax Act, was introduced. It would be this purely racist movement against cocaine in the United States that would eventually lead to Coca-Cola removing all traces of the drug from their drink. In 1908, Dr. Hamilton Wright became America's first opium commissioner. He attended the Shanghai International Opium Commission in February of 1909 and gave a full report on the subject, which included not only findings on chronic opium use in the United States, but also highlighted what he felt was a problem with cocaine. It is certain, however, that the use of cocaine among the lower order of working Negroes is quite common, Wright goes on to say. The class of Negro is not willing, as a rule, to go to much trouble or to any distance for anything. And for this reason, where he is known to have become debauched by cocaine, it is certain that the drug has been brought directly to him from New York and other northern states where it is manufactured. The Harrison Narcotics Act was an act to provide for the registration of with collectors of internal revenue and to impose a special tax on all persons who produce, import, manufacture, compound, deal in, dispense, sell, distribute, or give away opium or coca leaves, their salts, derivatives, or preparation, and for other purposes. The term narcotic was utilized so that the act could cover not just opium, but the growing concern regarding cocaine. This law also made allowances for doctors to continue prescribing said narcotics to their patients as a part of normal treatments, but could not supply it to existing addicts to quench their habit. Coca-Cola began bending to the public pressure, and in the early 20th century began developing processes for lessening the amount of cocaine in the drink and ceased advertising its benefits and use. In 1922, the Jones-Miller Act was passed, which banned the importation of cocaine to the United States. It was discovered years ago that Coca-Cola received a special exception from this law by the government and continued to import the plant. It wasn't until 1929 that the company was able to begin removing the cocaine content completely from their drink. But to this day, they still import the narcotic laced plant. The coca leaf was still a part of the Coca-Cola mixture in recent years. There was a special extraction process that was developed in conjunction with the government of Peru in the 1980s. This was amidst the Reagan administration's War on Drugs campaign, but special permission was given for coca leaves to be imported into the United States to the Stephen Maywood plant. There, the company would have the cocaine removed from the plant through a special process. The cocaine byproduct is then sold to Mallinckrodt, a company that purifies the drug into cocaine hydrochloride (USP), which is used as a local anesthetic by many ear, nose, and throat doctors. The coca leaves minus cocaine content are then sent to Coca-Cola for inclusion in their drink. Coca-Cola today. The Coca-Cola Company is a corporate giant in today's world. The total assets of Coca-Cola were over $90 billion in 2015. The company is still based in Atlanta, Georgia, but they have grown far past the days of their morally ambiguous Southern Confederate creator and the days of cocaine inclusion. Now Coca-Cola makes it a point to take a stand in matters of social justice. In a press release in April of 2016 titled "The Coca-Cola Company Statement on Importance of Equal Rights of LGBT Community," the company stated their dedication to equal. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm not going to read the rest. You get the idea.